Sister Wives star reacts sharply to Charlie Kirk's death. Sister Wives star has found herself at the center of unexpected controversy after firing back at conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. What started as a casual mention quickly spiraled into a headline-making exchange that fans of the TLC show and political watchers alike are still buzzing about. The clash has exposed the growing intersection between reality television culture and America's heated political debates. Charlie Kirk, known as the founder of Turning Point USA and a figure who regularly sparks debates on social media, made comments that touched on the polygamous family dynamic featured in Sister Wives. The show, which follows Kody Brown and his plural marriage with his wives, has long been a lightning rod for conversations about religion, family structure, and personal choice. Kirk, in his characteristic outspoken style, referenced the Browns in a recent speech while making a larger point about what he sees as the erosion of traditional family values in America. For Kirk, the Browns story seemed like an easy example to highlight what he views as cultural decline. He argued that shows like Sister Wives glorify lifestyles outside of the norm, and he suggested that mainstream networks are complicit in pushing what he called alternative family experiments. The remark, short as it was, did not go unnoticed by one of the show's most outspoken stars. The response was swift and sharp. The Sister Wives cast member clapped back on social media, rejecting Kirk's framing of the family's choices. She emphasized that the show was never about promoting an agenda but about telling the real story of a family navigating challenges, faith, and personal decisions. Her post quickly gained traction, amassing thousands of likes and shares within hours. Fans applauded her for standing up not only for her family but also for the broader message of respecting individual freedom. What makes this exchange particularly notable is how it shines a light on the cultural divide that continues to dominate conversations in America. On one side, figures like Kirk champion what they describe as traditional values, often pointing to examples in pop culture as evidence of shifting norms. On the other, reality stars like those from Sister Wives argue that their lives are simply authentic portrayals, not political statements. This is not the first time Sister Wives has found itself dragged into broader political or cultural commentary. Over the years, the show has been used as both a point of fascination and a punching bag. Some have viewed it as an honest portrayal of plural marriage in modern America, while others have seen it as TLC exploiting sensationalism. Yet the cast has consistently stated that the intention behind participating in the show was to humanize their family and open up conversations, not to become pawns in a culture war. In her statement, the cast member also highlighted the irony of Kirk's remarks. She pointed out that while critics accuse them of destroying traditional values, the reality is that their struggles with love, parenting, jealousy, and communication are deeply relatable. "We're not here to change America's idea of family," she wrote, "we're just sharing ours. And at the end of the day, family is about love, not politics." That line struck a chord. Comment sections flooded with fans echoing her sentiment, arguing that personal freedoms are central to the American identity. Many applauded her for daring to speak back to a political heavyweight, something not every reality star is willing to do. Of course, not everyone agreed. Kirk's supporters doubled down, arguing that polygamy is inherently a rejection of traditional values. They insisted that even if the Browns don't mean to be political, the very act of putting their lifestyle on national television makes it part of the cultural conversation. For these critics, the issue isn't about the Browns as individuals but about the broader message being broadcast. The clash has sparked a wider conversation online. Some cultural commentators have suggested that this is exactly what Kirk wanted, controversy that keeps his name in headlines and fuels debates that rally his base. Others believe the cast members' fiery response showed that reality stars are no longer willing to sit quietly while being used as political talking points. In the social media era, everyone has a microphone, and sometimes the unexpected voices can change the narrative. Digging deeper, this controversy also reveals the challenges reality stars face when their personal lives are aired publicly. While Sister Wives is filmed with the consent of the family, once the episodes are out in the world, the narrative is often out of their control. The Browns have faced judgment from religious leaders, lawmakers, and now political commentators. Yet despite the criticism, the family has continued to share their story for over a decade, a testament to their resilience. Some fans speculate that the timing of this clash is not coincidental. With the new season of Sister Wives generating buzz and several cast members making headlines with personal revelations, the show is once again in the public eye. Kirk's comments, whether intentional or not, helped amplify attention toward the franchise. The star's sharp response, in turn, ensured that the family's voice would not be sidelined in the conversation. One fascinating aspect is how generational perspectives are shaping this debate. Younger fans of Sister Wives often view the show as a story of individuals finding happiness outside of conventional norms, a narrative that resonates in a society increasingly open to diverse lifestyles. Older, more conservative viewers, however, often echo Kirk's concerns, arguing that media representations have real-world consequences on cultural values. In interviews following her online post, the cast member doubled down, saying she refuses to let outsiders define her family's worth. "We've been judged enough," she said. "We don't need someone like Charlie Kirk telling America what our family means. That's our story to tell." Her firm stance reflects the ongoing tension between private identity and public narrative. The ripple effects of this feud are still unfolding. Already, entertainment outlets are covering the drama alongside political blogs, bridging two usually separate audiences. Reality TV fans are being introduced to political commentary they may not normally follow, while political junkies are suddenly finding themselves in discussions about TLC programming. The blending of these worlds may seem strange, but it also shows how interconnected American pop culture has become. For the Brown family, this isn't the first time they've defended themselves, and it likely won't be the last. Over the years, they've faced everything from legal scrutiny to personal heartbreak. What sets this incident apart is how directly it pits them against a well-known political figure. The stakes feel higher, not because of what was said, but because of the cultural weight carried by both sides. Fans of the show continue to debate the implications. Some see the clapback as a bold move that reinforces the family's humanity. Others worry that engaging with political figures could drag the Browns further into controversy they never intended to court. But regardless of the fallout, one thing is clear: the star's sharp reaction struck a nerve, and the conversation shows no signs of slowing down. The dust-up with Kirk also raises broader questions about the role of reality TV in shaping public opinion. Is it fair to use shows like Sister Wives as cultural examples? Or does doing so strip the people on screen of their humanity, reducing them to symbols? These are not easy questions, but they're ones increasingly asked in today's media landscape. At the center of it all is a reality star who refused to stay silent. By responding directly and forcefully, she reminded both fans and critics that behind the cameras and the headlines are real people with real emotions. And in an age when celebrity voices carry weight, that reminder may prove to be the most powerful clapback of all. Whether this feud fades away or sparks future clashes between reality TV stars and political commentators remains to be seen. But for now, it has given fans plenty to talk about, and it has once again placed the Sister Wives family in the middle of a national conversation far bigger than the show itself. The newest trailer for Sister Wives has fans buzzing with shock, disbelief, and plenty of heated opinions. In the short preview, Kody Brown drops a revelation that no one expected. He tells Robin that another woman has expressed interest in joining their plural marriage. The scene, brief but dramatic, has already sparked a wildfire of discussion across social media, reigniting old debates about Kody's intentions, Robin's role, and the family's fractured dynamics. The trailer begins innocently enough, with footage of Kody and Robin sitting together. But in true Sister Wives fashion, the tension is palpable before Kody even speaks. His tone is half confessional, half provocative, and it's clear he knows what he's about to say will hit Robin hard. When the words come out, "Another woman has asked about joining our family," the shock registers instantly. Robin's face stiffens, her eyes widening with a mix of disbelief and frustration. For longtime viewers, this single moment feels loaded with history. Over the past several seasons, Kody's relationships with his other wives, Christine, Janelle, and Mary, have unraveled dramatically. Christine left him and has since remarried. Janelle has distanced herself, emotionally and physically, from his authority. Mary, once considered his first wife, has repeatedly been sidelined and humiliated. With only Robin firmly by his side, many fans assumed the era of new wives was over. Yet Kody's revelation suggests that the polygamous dream he once championed may not be entirely dead in his mind. Robin's reaction is perhaps the most telling part of the trailer. Unlike in earlier seasons, when she sometimes entertained the idea of sister wives as part of their religious path, here she looks almost horrified. The weariness in her face says it all. She's been through the ups and downs of polygamy with Kody, and now, she seems unwilling to start the cycle all over again with someone new. Viewers quickly noticed her reaction, with many interpreting it as a clear no before she even spoke a word. Online fan communities exploded within minutes of the trailer's release. Some viewers mocked Kody for even thinking about bringing in another wife after the collapse of his relationships. He couldn't handle 4 wives, he couldn't handle 3, he couldn't even handle 2, what makes him think adding another would fix anything, one fan wrote on Twitter. Others speculated that Kody's comment was less about genuine interest in expanding the family and more about trying to reassert control in a situation where he has lost so much. The idea of Kody seeking another wife raises several questions. Is this woman real, or was Kody exaggerating? Did someone actually approach him with interest, or was this another way to test Robin's loyalty and reaction? TLC has remained tight-lipped, allowing speculation to build ahead of the new season. That ambiguity only adds fuel to the fire, ensuring fans will tune in to see the full conversation play out. For Robin, the timing couldn't be worse. She has long been accused by fans and even some family members of being Kody's favorite and the reason the other marriages crumbled. While she has denied those accusations, insisting that she wanted harmony among the wives, her position as the last wife standing has only reinforced the perception. Now, faced with the prospect of a newcomer, Robin's discomfort could suggest that she's not ready to risk her fragile standing with Kody by introducing someone new into the picture. Some fans interpret this as karmic irony. For years, Robin was seen as benefiting from Kody's favoritism while Christine, Janelle, and Mary were left in emotional chaos. But if Kody truly is serious about adding another wife, Robin could suddenly find herself in the same position as her former sister wives, jealous, sidelined, and resentful. It's a twist that longtime viewers find almost poetic. The cultural significance of this trailer moment also can't be ignored. Sister Wives has always been marketed as a look inside the realities of polygamy in modern America. But as the years have gone by, the family's struggles have made it less about religion and more about messy human relationships. Kody's suggestion of adding another wife now feels out of step not only with his family's fractured state but also with a broader audience that has largely lost patience with his decision-making. One of the most striking aspects of the trailer is how casual Kody seems when dropping the bombshell. His demeanor suggests he doesn't see the request as absurd or problematic. For viewers, this attitude reinforces what many critics have long said, that Kody is less concerned with the emotional well-being of his wives and more with maintaining his own sense of power and relevance. After losing 3 marriages, perhaps the idea of bringing in a new wife is Kody's way of proving he can still live up to the image of the polygamist patriarch he once proudly displayed. Reactions from former wives have also become a hot topic of speculation. While Christine and Janelle have not officially commented on the trailer, fans imagine they must be rolling their eyes. Christine, now happily remarried, has previously said she cannot imagine Kody sustaining healthy relationships with multiple women again. Janelle, who has remained more private, has often emphasized that the family's issues stemmed from imbalance and favoritism, 2 things unlikely to improve with the arrival of a new wife. Mary, who has kept her distance after years of heartbreak, has also implied in past interviews that Kody thrives on control and spectacle. For these women, Kody's latest revelation probably comes as no surprise. As for Robin, the trailer hints that she may finally be reaching a breaking point. Her body language, stiff, guarded, and visibly upset, suggests that she no longer shares Kody's enthusiasm for polygamy. Many fans believe this could be the moment Robin fully abandons the dream of plural marriage and insists on keeping Kody to herself. That possibility would mark a seismic shift in the show's narrative, effectively ending the premise of Sister Wives as it was originally conceived. The fallout from this trailer has created a media storm. Entertainment outlets are dissecting every second of the preview, while fan podcasts and YouTube channels are speculating about what's to come. Even casual viewers are weighing in, with some admitting they will watch the new season purely to see how Robin responds to the idea of another wife. In the world of reality TV, this kind of buzz is gold. TLC knows.